All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep it clean. Touch gloves. Let's do it. Ready.
He is the underdog tonight against the minus 240 favorite, Dustin Poirier. This fight clock is brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC. Poirier out of the southpaw stance is in black. Hooker will switch stances. He is in gray.
Good kick to the body right off the bat.
Yeah, trading heavy kicks early. There's that knee. Just threw it out there. Just let Dustin know, hey, be careful, buddy. You come in my range, you're going to eat one of these.
Yeah, Poirier acknowledged that right knee as Hooker's best weapon with us on Thursday. Hooker with an early land with the left hand. Partial block by Poirier.
Yeah, that left hand is a very dangerous weapon of Dan Hooker. Taking multiple guys out with that. Doubles up on it nicely as well. Goes to the body, goes to the head. So Poirier does have to be careful. But Poirier is one of those guys, always does his homework. He knows what he's in for here.
Notice that Hooker's moving to the weak side, beating the outside leg of Poirier early, always circling left. Then when he decides to go right, he throws the teep kick to the body, which also hides the right knee. So he uses the right leg to hide that right knee. Great left hand by Poirier there, but Hooker is setting things up by throwing other stuff to hide the big weapons later in this fight, I believe.
Well, Hooker's already landed 2 low calf kicks as well. They're one of his good weapons. That left hook found the home.
33rd pro fight for Poirier. He's never lost 2 straight. Had a pretty invasive hip surgery after the Khabib fight last year. They had to microfracture his femur. Labrum was torn as well. But Poirier, a clean bill of health after the 9-month layoff coming in tonight.
Hooker's looking so smooth here. There it is again. He felt that one. That really hurt him.
Crazy to think of all the featherweight success for these 2 guys, given how big at least Hooker looks at lightweight.
Okay, good.
Right. Got him right in the cup. Poirier says it's all good.
Yeah, that's what the cup's for. First round, you don't want to take a break. Oh, there it is again. That's 2 in a row. Like, come on, dude.
Listen to business.
Did you hear that? Poirier said, listen to business.
That's a smart guy. I mean, people should live their lives by that motto. Ooh, big hook. And see, that's hooks. Those hooks are landing for Hooker, and he's good at throwing those backwards as well. That's what's threatening about him, is he'll move forward with it to get to the weak side of Poirier, and he can also move backwards with that check hook.
Nice kick to the body from Dustin after Hooker had attacked that lead leg of Poirier yet again. Ooh, good connection up top by Hooker.
It's just a nice read to transition to that left hook. That's how you got to beat a southpaw. You lead with the hook, and you lead with the left hand.
This is what Poirier's got to do. Now he's on the inside. He's got the double underhooks, got the body lock. He's going to try and get it down to the floor. Either way, he's got to stay in the pocket, stay in the range, keep him up against the fence, minimize the movement of Dan Hooker, and then go to work with his own shots in the boxing range.
And Hooker was expectant in our conversation with him on Thursday that Poirier would be trying to work him to the fence and potentially get him down. Able to avoid that fate here early.
And listen, they know how to drill takedown defense at City Kickboxing. Look at Adesanya. Everyone says, oh, Adesanya, just a kickboxer, easy to take him down. His takedown defense has been pretty much perfect in the UFC, and Dan Hooker also. Oh, good kick.
And Poirier doubles up on that body kick. Edson Barboza, the only man to beat Dan Hooker on this historic lightweight.
Nice.
Big crack from Poirier.
Big shot.
Awesome body kick, and then he follows it up.
Look at that great work. Separates the grip, gets the tight clinch.
Ooh, nice elbow.
Drops an elbow, but Hooker comes with the body shots.
Ooh.
Hooker's on the pressure, looking for that knee.
Look at that. Inventive.
Ooh, nice stick and move by Poirier. Now Hooker connects again.
This is fun.
He's staying right in the pocket right there with Poirier and just saying, let's do this. And then he's throwing the knees and the elbows in that pocket to mix it up. Nice job by Hooker making those adjustments.
Poirier was so calm, right? There was Hooker landing shots, but the facial expression, calm, composed, boom, fired back, landed a good shot. Yeah.
Fighting like a guy who's been in now 8 UFC main events has Poirier. Under 30 seconds here to go in round 1.
And that body work's adding up for Hooker. He keeps throwing hooks to the body on Poirier. Poirier's going with that kick. Nice left hand.
Yeah, the counter left is there. Beautiful work by Poirier.
Poirier's hands looking fast early tonight. Hooker keeps him at bay with a perfect jab.
Stiff jab.
Ooh, right hand over the top for Dustin. Great start to a great fight. We're back in 30 seconds. All right, round 2. Hooker opens with a body attack. And now a jab.
Nice. I like how he keeps kicking out that inside leg, because that takes away the base so that Poirier can't fire his left hand. And there it is right there.
And look at the variety as well. That Hooker's throwing. He's getting clipped
Huge
here.
shots landing.
These are big shots.
Oh, he's got him hurt a little bit. I mean, those
Yeah.
are big shots. Trading.
Big right from Hooker now. Back and forth we go.
They're both ready to just let it all out. Nice.
Look at this.
Catches the knee, threatens a
Can he get it?
takedown. Great defense by Hooker here. He's got the whizzer. He's got his feet perpendicular or parallel with the fence so he can defend.
Look at this,
Nice
look at
trick.
this.
And body lock by Poirier here.
Oh, nice.
Nice instincts there by Poirier.
Yeah, so creative, you know? He's like, okay, all right, I can't get the takedown, but I see your face and I have a hand for it.
Oh, so Hooker's going to want to move. There it is. That's what he's got to do to get out. Move that left leg.
Watch the knee.
Watch the clinch here.
Oh, wow! Huge elbow as part of that exchange out of Poirier. Nice knee from Hooker. Poirier gets out. Now Hooker to the body. Look at this.
Here comes the knee soon.
Wow!
Trading.
Wow!
I mean, come
Telephone
on.
booth fight.
This is incredible. Watch your neck, Dustin.
Good underhooks by Hooker here. Jacks him up, turns it. See if they stay in the pocket here. If they separate.
Oh, it looked like he was too far away from a knee. So he get a little toe bone.
A little reset there from Poirier. He has thrown a lot of potential fight enders that Hooker has eaten.
Yeah, this is a crazy pace that they're keeping right now. I mean, they're not even 2 full minutes in, and they've thrown a ton of punches in this round, and they've eaten a lot of damage too.
Can they keep it up for 18
And as we
minutes?
said on the way in, right, when it's at range like this is where Hooker has a lot of success. When Poirier can get on the inside and brawl, and, you know, technically brawl, that's when he's having success.
And what I love is that every time Hooker fires something, you see Poirier just step through and punch him and fire something back. Now you're seeing him just always continue to come forward and pour on the pressure, Poirier. If you just eat Hooker's shots and don't fire back, he's going to keep adding them up, adding them up. Ooh, good 1-2 by Hooker there.
Both guys landing power shots largely at will, both landing at a serious percentage. Poirier at 68%.
I mean, both guys are exhausted already, and I'm not surprised because they're throwing with 100% effort with every shot, looking for the knockout every time.
Nice lead elbow there. Hooker certainly wearing it, but staying tough.
I mean, both these guys have completely thrown caution to the wind, and they're just firing on each other and not really playing safe at all. They're just sitting in the phone booth and scrapping. It's
And they're
awesome.
talking. Poirier just acknowledged that jab from Hooker.
Nice body kicks, 3 good punches for Dustin. And now it's Dan Hooker's turn. They're just like going back and forth. One guy has like 30 seconds where I'm going to beat you up, and then they switch positions.
Both
Dustin's
guys,
trying to take his head off.
both guys are bleeding from the eyes and just continuing to fire on each other. It's awesome.
Dustin is definitely trying to take his head off.
Under 90 seconds here to go in round 2.
I mean, nobody's really been able to stay in boxing range with Hooker this long, right? I mean, look how much he's adding up the punches, getting in with the pressure.
Whoa, gotta watch
Nice
that
knee,
knee.
nice left hand by Hooker there.
I was just about to say it looks like Dustin's taking over, and then right when I say that, here's Hooker firing back. Good body shot there. Came very close to the knee. Dustin's got to be careful. He can't get too overconfident. When the momentum shifts his way, he gets a little reckless, and he's got to be careful because he'll walk onto a giant knee.
The way that Hooker's throwing that body shot, that left hook, he's setting up that one right there. He's so good. We saw him land it on Gilbert Burns. And look at the shin of Poirier from eating that calf kick all night on the inside. I mean, it's swollen big. And now he's starting to check it and see it and fire down the middle whenever Hooker throws it. Nice. So pretty.
Clean combination from Hooker. Straight down, Hooker goes to the body.
Nice takedown defense.
I mean, how Dustin stayed on his feet is beyond me.
I mean, just that takedown attempt was just enough to create a little bit of time so that Poirier didn't have to keep eating those shots. That was a nice takedown attempt there, just to get some time.
That gave him a lifeline, but those body shots.
Digs into the body, and now Poirier with a counter.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this. Oh my God.
Poirier in real trouble. One of the best rounds of 2020, unless you like defense.
Because this is amazing.
I like how you said that.
You know?
Recent memory.
Yeah,
Good
but
point.
every fight I see when
know.
it's good, I'm like, this is the best fight I've ever seen.
So that is a nasty cut on the right eyelid of Dan Hooker, and not at all in an optimal location, I wouldn't think.
We still got 3 rounds left.
Yeah, that's a long time, especially the way these guys are fighting. They can't continue like this. Somebody's gonna fall.
Yeah, somebody's getting out of here. That's how both of these guys are fighting to finish.
Beautifully done to the body by Poirier.
That was nice. He faked the left high kick and came with a 1-2. I mean, just missed that right hand.
Yeah, the right hook just missed.
Nice counter hook.
Hooker went 5 hard rounds with Paul Felder in his first UFC main event back in February. Eats a right hand there. Thought this fight might happen mid-May. Was happy to have the extra time here to prepare for a late June date. Hooker with a left hand over the top.
I mean, both guys are starting to breathe hard. It looks like Hooker's slowing down a little bit, which is understandable. This has been a crazy pace. Both guys taking a lot of damage.
It'd be almost inhuman to not slow down a little after
Yeah.
those first 2 rounds, for sure. But they're looking like that. Oh. I mean, the accuracy of Poirier, he always lands in these shots. He doesn't miss very often. When he fires, he lands.
Yeah, no, of course, when you're getting beaten up like this on both sides, it's going to slow you down. I mean, it's like, imagine you're a race, you know, you're a runner. They time you to run 400 meters, it takes a certain time. Then beat the crap out of someone, I guarantee they'll do it a little slower.
Right. And you saw the interim champion, Justin Gaethje, chime in recently, just alluding to the championship hunger, right? This fight is a byproduct of a lot of things, but man, do these guys want it.
Well, this fight also is about who is potentially the next contender, right? Because you've got Justin Gaethje going to fight Khabib, and then at the top, you know,
Oh, I mean, that's in there. This is one of Poirier's best weapons, is this guillotine, too.
He's getting
And
out.
he's sucking
I don't
it in tighter and tighter.
It's tight.
That's in
And
there.
he's-
That is tight. It looks like he might have this, guys. That is so...
No!
He just gets out.
Hooker's out!
Beautiful job. Hooker just tucks
Look
his
at
chin,
this!
slides out.
Triangle attempt!
Oh, it was so close, and you know, that's what happens as you get into the rounds. We start getting slippery. Things that are in slip right out. Poirier's got that overhook on the left side.
Watch the knee, come under the elbow.
Triangle here.
A triangle or a Kimura. It's the triangle that he's looking for, trying to get the leg past the arm, therefore he can get the leg over the neck.
Hooker definitely knows that triangle's coming. He gets his right arm out of there to take away that option.
Yeah,
Poirier
Dustin's-
goes to the other side overhook. Tries on the other side.
Nice short elbow from Poirier. He had a similar submission attempt against Khabib Nurmagomedov last September that was fairly close.
Armbar!
I mean, he's very active on this from the bottom in his guard right here. He's slicing elbows, and he's not just sitting here waiting. He's trying to create something from the bottom, Poirier.
No, he's been very aggressive from his back. He's trying to set up a lot of submissions here, but I always say 2-3 sub attempts, and then if you don't get it, time to get up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if this is a close round. They've all been close, but if he stays on his back for the majority of this round, he's probably going to lose the round.
And how about the smarts of Hooker to go for the takedown? These guys were trading back and forth. Let's take that away. Let me get this round. Let me try to get some ground control and just not take as much damage as we go into the third and fourth round. And that's a smart move by Hooker here to fight like this.
I think that was Dustin just said, what's the time? Taking advantage of the fact there's no crowd. And now he's trying to get back to his feet. He's trying to wall walk. He's going to... Oh, he's trying to look for the neck again.
He's digging for it. That might give him some space to
Now
stand
he's going
up.
to get up. He's going to watch his back.
Nice job by Poirier to use that to stand up.
Well-timed knee there by Hooker on the way up. Short shot lands for Dustin.
And that's what you always talked about, using a submission attempt to get to your feet.
Oh, those landed hard.
Unbelievable fight as we come down the stretch in round 3.
Yeah, I don't know how these guys are still on their feet.
I think there's a lot of people watching this who cannot at all relate to the heart, the physical, and mental toughness.
I mean, Dan Hooker has taken some exceptionally heavy punches. And so's Dustin Poirier.
I think you got to go to the body on these guys. What's the hope of going to the head anymore? I mean, they're just eating everything. Look at their faces.
15 minutes in the can. Main event rounds forthcoming. Hooker's mixed it up very nicely. Poirier, largely a headhunter tonight, but he's landing at a 67% clip. I mentioned Eugene Behrman. He don't want to be hurt in that corner, right? Keeps everything close to the vest, but you did hear him say you got to be disciplined. So looking for a little bit more.
Yeah, that's right. And certainly now in round 4, when you're beaten, you're tired, you're injured, you're covered in cuts and blood, it's easy to, you know, lose the discipline, to lose the focus and just start brawling and swinging. It's like, no, hold on, check your emotions. We came here with a game plan. Let's stick to it.
Jab lands cleanly for Poirier. Hooker with a beautiful counter with his jab.
Oh, beautiful job.
Look at Poirier keeping the pressure going. Nice takedown by Hooker there. That was a good decision there.
Very good decision, but wisely done by Poirier on this occasion. Got straight back to his feet, but of course, as we see, Hooker's like, I don't care if you're back on your feet. I'm still going to go for a choke.
Poirier will stay on the hands. He'll probably walk his right leg towards the fence, twist, try to get Hooker off of him.
Well, we see Poirier 2 hands on the canvas.
Goes for a switch here.
Nicely done.
Well, when Poirier needs those bursts defensively, they are there for him. Coming up on 3 minutes to go, round 4.
Well, I think the game plan for Hooker is very evident here.
And now we're
switched it up, go for a takedown.
And we're seeing, it's okay. We're seeing Poirier going for guillotines now instead of defending all the takedowns. So sometimes he's giving up the takedown, trying for the guillotine.
Yep.
And now he's going back to try to even the score on those takedowns.
And not much resistance there from Hooker as Poirier grounds him.
He's trying to pull that hand, and then that will force, well, it will allow Poirier to put him on his back. He's trying to get him down flat on his back. As of right now, he's posting on that hand. But when Hooker gets up, he's got to be careful that he doesn't give up his back, because Poirier has mounted him now.
Poirier wants to keep his head higher.
There it is.
Than Hooker here. If he keeps
He's
his
going to
head
give up his back.
he'll keep control.
Hooker's going to give up his back here. He's got to be careful. Look at this.
Now he's got the hand control, and now he can start unloading.
This is bad.
Awesome job by Poirier to control the hands and keep this position. He's pressuring. It's going to be a lot of work for Hooker to get out of this.
This is bad. This could be a finish coming up here, guys, because Poirier is an expert in this position. He has the grappling advantage.
Hooker's got to get that left leg out of there. That's what's keeping him down right now. That's why he can't stand up. He needs that left leg.
Oh, he's going to slide off. He's going to use those hooks to try and stay on, but it's hard.
Switches to a triangle.
Armbar.
It's not all the way in, but he's switching to it. He's got to keep that thumb down.
I mean, come on, this fight.
He might switch to a triangle here if he can get that left leg out of there.
Really get the angle on the armbar there.
He's got to twist that thumb down. He's still got it. It's still
He's trying to step over.
Take it home, baby. Take it home.
Switches to a omoplata.
Yep.
Now from here, he has the option of going back to the armbar or going to the triangle. Let's see what he uses. Or he can just crank this here. That's what he's looking. That's what we're seeing right now. He's cranking that.
With his right leg, he should kick forward. That will move Hooker forward and allow Dustin to sit up more, if you will, and then he can take his right arm and put it over the back of Hooker. Or just hammer fist him.
It's just a nice little chess match here.
Less than a minute to go in the round. This is what high-level mixed martial arts is all about. Two guys in their fighting primes. Hooker appeared pretty deflated a moment ago, but perhaps getting a little bit of that win back.
Break that grip. Break that grip. Break that grip.
We'll see him go for the guillotine
going
again.
for it again.
And now it's like, now he's got the full guard. It's really hard to get out of this if that lock is in there.
And Hooker,
You know, he's slippery, and he just sliding him right over the top. Full guard is the best way to hold that down, but if that head is slippery, it's hard to keep these guillotines.
And listen, at the end of the round, with 20 seconds left, is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
4 minutes left, 3 minutes left, I'd say no, but 20 seconds, hey, go for it. You might just get it.
All right, that's 4 rounds.
And how about the corner of Dustin Poirier? You having fun? He's like,
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. The best line ever.
The 5th and final round. We'll see who emerges as the bona fide lightweight contender here. The number's pretty even. The accuracy of Poirier is absurd. 72% on these significant strikes thus far.
I mean, to this point, I would say this looks like it's a hard one to judge. It's a pretty even fight back and forth. We'll see how who wants it is in this 5th round. Wouldn't you say, Mike?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't been scoring it round by round, but I would say it's probably 2-2. It feels like it's even right now. Both guys had a lot of success, and both guys could get a finish. They're both injured. They're both tired. They're both beaten, covered in blood and cuts and bruises, but there is no quit. The desire to win has not diminished whatsoever.
Nice left hand by Poirier.
Yeah, if we look here, first round for Hooker, second round for Hooker, and then 2 big rounds for Poirier. So 2-2, I would say.
Yeah, it comes down to this 5th round right here. This title, this is the championship round. That's why they have it.
Speed, sharpness. You've done it all before. You've done it all before. You've been here before. It's mental. Keep things sharp. Bring the back sharp.
Hooker trying to pick his spots. Already has a career best in the UFC. 3 takedowns secured.
Yeah, Poirier was wise to the takedown attempt there. And he's like, no, Herb, I'm good. Let's go. He's looking tired. Sometimes if you see your opponent so tight, you don't want to stop. Even if it is a, groin strike, you're like, no, I'm good.
There's that Poirier jab on point again.
Step outside with it.
He's got to put something behind it, though. The jab's finding the target. Throw the left hand as well. Put some combos together. Same goes for Hooker as well.
I'd say what I'm seeing, the big difference in the 5th round is just the defense. I mean, Poirier's defense looks a little edge better. He's not eating quite as many.
Yeah.
Just by a little.
Big left hand a moment ago from Dan Hooker.
Oh!
Yeah, that one hurt.
Nicely defended.
Poirier looking so good in this matchup, too.
We appreciate Fat Joe chiming in, says it's the best fight he's ever seen. Certainly on my short list.
Big up Fat Joe in the house.
Final 2.5 minutes.
Oh!
Double left hand.
So nice.
Hooker largely unrecognizable late in this fight.
Now, does he go for the guillotine or does he defend? And he defends this time.
He needs to defend.
Oh, he doesn't.
Big late takedown for Hooker, his 4th of the fight.
He did neither.
Not defense or guillotine. And he's trying for the guillotine. This might give him an opportunity to stand up.
Yeah, he's going to push down on that head, post on the right-hand side, and try and suck his legs out and get back to his feet, which is exactly what he did. Try and not give up the back, but he did, unfortunately. That's the risk in that maneuver.
He's going to hit the switch again. He's looking for the switch.
And look at that, so nice. I mean, that is a lot of skill.
Oh, good connection by Poirier. Hooker in on a takedown.
Nicely defended. I thought he was going to jump down for the guillotine again. Smart move by Poirier, I believe, to just defend right now. He's tried that guillotine 3 times. Yeah. Gave up the takedown. Now he's defending. He's got the whizzer here.
Gonna push down on that head.
Yep.
Gonna turn the other way now.
Switch up to a single. Switch up to a single.
Yeah, Dustin here is it the telling Hooker to switch off to a single, let go of the double, grab the one leg. Problem is no crowd. Dustin's well aware of it. And again, he's looking for that neck.
Final minute of this epic lightweight main event. Seemingly anybody's fight here late.
Watch the level change now. Get off now. Get off. Knee, hook, knee.
Nice short uppercut from Poirier. Tie clinch here for
Watch
Dan
that
Hooker.
clinch. Nice. Shuts it off and fires back. Last one.
Big shot.
Huge. That guillotine really created an opportunity. Poirier is just trying to pour it on right now. Crank that neck and just make it miserable in this top position of hanging over Hooker.
Well, he's
Good
got
hand
15
control.
seconds, so he's got to just tee off with that left hand, score some shots, score some points, and send the message to the judges.
And Poirier finishing this fight very, very strong. I mean, these guys stand up and applause on
What
that
a
one.
fight.
Oh
I
my
think I
God.
speak for all the fans around the world when we congratulate Dustin Poirier and Dan Hooker.
You gonna smash my face? You gonna fight Gaethje next? You fight me? Hey, you're on the right track. Keep working, all right?
Hey, look at this.
Keep working, all right?
They're ready for a round 6.
Incredible to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-47, and 48-46 for the winner by unanimous decision, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
It is unanimous. Dustin Poirier gets it done. His 18th career UFC win. That breaks a log jam at number 10 in UFC history. Michael, your thoughts?
He deserves to be the victor.